Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Sly 3. This might be the finale.
For our
Oh,
bonus challenges and
My ancestors
discussions.
sure knew how to decorate. Nothing but big piles of gold.
Woo!
Yay.
I'd be down for that. Heck, if you don't want to give it to me, I'll take the big piles of gold.
I don't think you'd give it up.
I know, but a guy can dream.
And keep dreaming, Boyle.
I was gonna say, if that's what we're calling it.
Justin, you're gonna miss the paraglider when we're done with this.
I missed the paraglider when we lost it the first time. What are you talking about?
Does Sly 4 just remove the paraglider entirely?
I don't remember the paraglider being in Sly 4.
Oh.
As I say, I missed it enough to begin with. And that was a temporary loss.
I guess it might become permanent now.
I can't remember if they removed it entirely or if they nerfed it so much it just became completely irrelevant.
Another one of those is very pleasing.
And I have no idea how they would even nerf that.
Yeah, it's already got a pretty quick drop off. And you can't use it after a while. Like, shorts out anyway.
No, there's no time with how long I can use it, unless I touch the ground or something.
What's your goal in this one? Just avoiding taking damage?
No, just complete the gauntlet within the time limit.
Oh, because it doesn't look like anything is moving.
They're pretty generous with the time they give you.
Yes. It's very slowly going down.
Never noticed. It looks like it's been where it is for a while, honestly.
No, I've been keeping track. It's been going down like a couple bits every like 10 seconds or so. Just a very small amount.
I used to love that Sly took one look at his pirate ancestor and was like, well, we all know who I took after.
Yep. he was quite the gentleman.
He also built a lot of contraptions.
Dear. Very rhythmic.
Oh, absolutely. Sounds to fall asleep to.
Although it's a bit loud for me. I don't think I'd be able to fall asleep to that. No, so close. I thought for sure you'd make it without a single fall.
Well, the only place he really messed up the first time around on this was on a propeller blade.
Thanks for the help, Dad.
Yeah, yeah.
And thanks for teaching us how to move on light.
Nice work, Dad.
I mean, he didn't really. We just kind of figured it out.
You still invented
This
how to
was
do
his-
it.
I was like, we just knew that this was his skill. It was all genetics at that point.
Okay. Final one. Fuck
Oh,
you.
Lord. You can even do it in 3D! That's one way to really confuse a person.
Come here, you monkey bitch.
Here come. Yep, there's a laser beam. No, you first.
He's so happy.
He's not gonna be happy for long. Not if we have anything to say about it.
I mean, he cries at the end of this regardless.
Oh, I forgot. Ah, you only
You feel about
fired
the big
two.
balls of fire?
I did. There it is.
No. I prefer living. I don't need to die.
He did it.
Yay!
Huzzah!
Been completed.
Which means I'm gonna get the bonus movies now.
Oh, good.
Expensive Bavarian chocolate.
Bavarian chocolate.
Chapter 17, Disguises.
Deception and charm. Ah, it's Thaddeus.
Justin's favorite
Thaddeus
Cooper.
Look, man, that's just it's the era of clothing I wish we would return to.
Goodbye, my sweet. I feel like this is like a
It feels like a
Valentine's
Mickey Mouse
episode.
cartoon.
That too.
Better yet, this also takes place in between slides 2 and 3.
Mm.
Das Bavarian Railways.
Let's see, this one has to take place after slide 3 because Bentley's in his wheelchair.
You mean slide 2?
Yeah. Oh, no, I mean after the beginning of slide 3. Because Bentley's in his wheelchair and Murray is there.
Fair enough, because I guess Carly wouldn't
Yeah,
have
sure.
hired her mercenaries if it was before 3.
Yeah, and Murray left like right after 2.
Oh my god, what?
Yep, there we go. Ah, the train heists. Also, did anybody else notice that Carmelita was dressed kind of like Carmen Sandiego?
Yes.
He even stole
Really?
his look.
When you're impersonating your ancestor.
Honestly, she noticed it faster than I thought she would have.
The tail.
Yeah, because his face totally doesn't give it away.
She's like,
No,
oh,
she's into it. No, she's into it. No, there's the smirk, Mason. She's into it.
Oh, that's sure they set up a trap. Good both though.
I mean, regardless, she's still into it.
What was that custom inch after that? You know, I don't want to know.
You'll find out shortly, Mason. You'll find out shortly.
We did say we would watch all of these. Thank you, Murray. Oh, hey.
Well, that's impressive.
Oh, God.
How did you get both in front of us and behind us? Where'd the cat come from?
It's a cartoon, man.
We're gonna get that.
It's like you're just being arrogant now.
Yeah.
Bentley's not much better.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, we're gonna cut the flirting short today.
No comment.
Look, man, a life of luxury is not easy to come by.
Sure, and chocolate is meant to be eaten.
You get your answer now, Mason.
Ugh. That. Oh, this is...
Okay, well, I guess we're here to talk about some of the earlier stuff that was produced for Sly. I'm Dev Madan, art director at Center Punch.
I'm Nate Fox. I'm one of the game designers.
And what we're looking at here is a level that was produced, but never made it into the game.
Well, it made it into the game spiritually.
Yes, spiritually.
I mean, you can tell it's like a big, impressive kind of Riviera feel, high class, very Sly Cooper style.
Yeah, just figuring out the evolution of the gameplay between Sly 1 and Sly 2.
So we almost got to go to
8
Monaco.
months?
Yeah.
So yeah, this was the level I was talking about.
And it didn't even
That didn't quite make it to the game, where you break into the museum at the beginning of Slide 2.
Conceptual building block for how we were going to construct Sly 2, which was a big departure from Sly 1. I mean,
Totally.
you can tell like it's all non-linear in how you move through this space.
Totally.
Which is pretty radical shift for us. I remember
Looks
in
kinda
this
nice.
level, we were gonna have Bentley steal a giant yacht and smash it through all of these docks, and eventually bash it into that large building, which was a casino, so that the Cooper gang pulled off a pretty sweet heist.
Those are the smartest guards ever.
I know. But at least they stand at attention, you know. Sly attacks them, and they're there. They're very present emotionally. I love this cop boat because it features the fine sucker punch tradition of writing poor French on things.
10 months. So we're now back at Slide 1.
Do you read me?
Yeah, Bentley, I hear you.
I've just identified a potential problem. See that filthy game?
I
over
love,
there?
you know, we
Them voices are a bit different, huh?
very
Yeah.
just
Yeah, and
So is
the
so are their sprites, yeah.
Chance for me to bust out my new climb move.
flying move. Oh, man. You ever wanted
Even they didn't like that voice line.
yeah.
Bentley's a pretty interesting guy. The
It's amazing what they do with the voices in
he's a
10
friend of the
months.
Solomon office. He worked in a record store down the
Yeah,
street
it's
from me.
Yeah.
impressive.
Jump and hit the circle to
Be
grab
nice to go in and get a recommendation on an album.
And he ended up being the voice of Bentley.
Yeah. Well, it'll give you record recommendations in the Bentley voice.
I think you want the one 2 shelves down.
Yeah, how many times? Oh, look at the dancing cash. Yeah. Nothing says video game good times like
Dancing cash.
dancing.
Those were just
and
little
animated. Well, I
hands.
guess it is animated if it's dancing. But,
Oh man, even this music I remember. I can't listen to this CD anymore.
so this is the same level we were just looking at, just in a obviously much more primitive form.
Look at the animation.
This was 6
Run
months before the
cycle.
last one.
Silas.
That run cycle, though.
What's his deal? If you saw
Good
somebody
God.
in real life running like that, what would you assume would happen to them? I'm thinking burn victim. Back injury?
Fused spine.
Fused spine? Oh, yeah.
18 months. We didn't have the cell borders on Slide.
No. Sly's cane could transform into many unique devices, including this fabulous number, which would allow you to see an invisible maze.
So amazing. So we were so bad in the turn to put this in the game.
Look at that, it used to be
Power development.
just money.
Everybody in the office touched
Yeah.
it. At least once.
Yeah. It's funny that parts of this level actually did ship in Sly 1.
Probably.
Sly versus the huge pistons. Why is Sly always evading large machine parts? If I ever get rich, I'm gonna hide all my money around huge moving parts.
With open fire pits.
Yeah, I love to fire right near my folding paper cache. Oh, check out that dynamic move. Actually, it's interesting. This is a really, really old movie, but Sly's still doing those cane swings off books.
Yeah.
Was that where you came up with the idea for the cane in the first place?
No, it was more of a question mark. Actually.
Because he's a raccoon of mystery?
Mystery.
Which is clearly evident in this video.
Seamus Brady's not here. He would have finally got his answer for why the cane's shaped like it is.
Who is that masked character
Yeah.
swinging on the
The one thing
glowy?
that I kind of wish that we didn't get rid of was the original idea was that Sly's eyes.
I mean, it feels like they've had that down for a while now.
So, like,
They knew at the very least what they wanted that to look like, but not
Yes.
some of these enemies.
Oh no, definitely not.
His eyes pop out.
Yeah.
That crab had an unsettling
Remember
amount
that
of gum
checkpoint
line.
with the Sly logo on it? We had a lot of arguments internally about whether or not there would be Sly iconography in the world that belonged to the boss.
Yeah, totally.
It would feel more like stealing if you didn't run across stuff that belonged to
Belong
you.
to you, yeah. He's finally he's made it in.
I like that most of our conversations internally are about what would make it feel more like thieving or being a thief. At this point, I think we're pretty aware of what it takes to be a thief, and if we lose our jobs,
we got another line of work.
yeah, we've got it. Our second career is all lined up.
Oh, the freeze
Oh
fish.
yeah.
Freeze the fish.
Oh yeah. Like it made sense.
At least he didn't put it on his head.
Slide the freeze thing.
True.
Oh yeah, that would have been.
Yeah, well,
You know,
gotta
this
right?
idea
Like,
of the
players
cane
will
turning
not
into
know
different
that they can
gadgets,
freeze
it is
water, so they
interesting,
should
but I
come
do
to
like
something
that they kept the
iconic,
cane
yeah,
as
He doesn't
just a
wanna
cane.
freeze a fish. Oh, the crab.
Yeah, it
takes
makes more
it
sense to
again.
just leave it as a cane.
And this is
I mean, it also
I like
puts
that
a
we
little
made
bit
the
more
NPC
emphasis on the
orange,
fact that Sly's just
so that you can't tell.
skillful instead of resorting on a
alright,
bunch of
so Orange
gadgets.
NPC on
Yeah.
an orange
True.
platform.
Well, he
That's
does have
part
a
of his
few
cunning
gadgets.
camouflage.
There's
He's got
not
some
Yeah.
gadgets like smoke bombs and the like,
If
but
anyone asks, it was
Yeah, he's got
clearly
some,
to
but
make the NPC look extra smart.
Bentley's the tech guy. It makes sense for him to have all the gadgets.
it does.
Yes.
Money popping up out of holes.
So interesting seeing the character without his
I really like that old
I was
thing
about to
where the
say
money
something
would
and I
fall
realized
from
that
butterflies and your-
with history, if I said
pretty,
that,
you know, sort of
it would sound like
surreal.
sacrilege.
I mean,
But,
probably.
it's-
wording.
Yeah. Didn't we have problems using green?
Well,
So say it anyway.
It wouldn't localize into different countries.
Holy money bags.
And
Which really illustrates a problem globally that we
Nah.
have different colored money. The video game industry would really benefit from one colored. Oh, the underwater approach.
yeah.
You'll notice that's the same fish that was the freeze fish. Just kept reusing it.
Because I was thinking about the fact that money bags would come out of the holes, but then after I thought it was like, wait, that makes me. That also associates the word holy with money bags, the character from Spyro.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's too much wrong with that
was
image.
the first level of the game, underwater, because it was going to be easier to do it that way.
Oh man.
Oh,
32
Oh
months.
dear.
very intense.
Oh god.
This,
So that's one of the
This whole
primitive
Sly-
Sly models.
Squid.
This is pre-alpha.
I don't know. You know, frankly, like I've blocked
This is
Sly
Play-Doh
out.
Sly.
As far as I'm concerned, the Sly we know today kind of sprang up fully formed. He's like got boxing gloves on and big clown shoes.
round feet.
Oh, but check it out. He's a dynamo in action. Wow, what's that up ahead? Stairs. Oh yeah. Video games are all about like fantasy fulfillment, and here we're fulfilling the fantasy of ascending a blue staircase. But watch out, kids! There's lava up ahead.
You good?
I'm good.
You know, I never really noticed, but Sly's in a lot of caves in these demos.
All those stretch textures and careful Sly.
Yeah.
Careful Sly.
Don't trust ambiguously shaped objects. Dev, I don't know if you know it, but orange means lava.
Lava. Totally.
Lava is bad for video game
In a
characters.
video game? In a video game? Lava.
It is. At least in most video games, that's the case. However, in our game, we decided that it didn't hurt Sly at all.
Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, so he could run in lava.
Sly the
Whereas the modern
infernal.
Sly, he can't swim.
Totally. Totally. But he can run.
Can't swim. Lava, no problem.
Completely. He used to be a lot tougher.
Yeah.
Is what this video tells me. Yeah, it's an impressionistic painting. It's It's a Dutch masterpiece. I kind of
That's
miss
just
the
a rock
Sucker Punch
tumbler.
era of rolling lava rocks.
Yeah.
I feel like that was a real staple for us.
Yeah. Not too thiefy though.
Not too thiefy, no. Oh, the big guy.
Oh,
the
God.
original, the progenitor.
That's a cursed image right there.
Nothing to say about that. That was brutal.
You did the mocap for that run, didn't you? Oh, here he is in his most modern form. Whereas I did the mocap for this sequence.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That looks better than the original slide model we just looked at. I kind of miss the purse though.
Really?
No, not really. Hey, it's still doing the hook swing.
The first one looked like they were trying to fuse Moe with Sly.
Still got the giant machine parts.
Yes, yeah. In caves.
Yeah, in caves.
I
There's a
mean,
lot more catapults in the new game though.
the original version of any model is honestly just kind of like a nightmare.
That's true. Environments have gotten big. Just like Monaco, really. Like that was a big departure, and it really is what we're doing these days. Like this street here is just like that one in Monaco,
Yep.
just with significantly more gunplay. That's interesting to look at the computer monitor section of that gameplay. Just how much more abstract everything's gotten from those original kind of various.
Yeah, this was the Cops and Robbers minigame for the 2-player.
Clearly wouldn't have even thought
Yeah.
about multiplayer.
Ah.
Venice is the same kind of romantic getaway.
This is the biplane duel.
Of course, multiplayer, it's not so romantic.
No. Well, that's that. That was really painful.
And the final video,
Dimitri.
Dimitri?
I will not apologize for this.
Show your bling and let me shine you.
Oh, God.
It's not even for you to apologize for. You're not the one who made it.
No, but I'm making you watch it.
Was not expecting the realistic iguana head.
I feel like if Brady was here, he'd be questioning whether or not just how high he is right now.
He would be.
Well, he's having a time.
Oh, God.
Dimitri on the mic with a shout out to all my nightclub samurai.
Smooth. Keep it smooth, baby. Walk tall. Stand tall. Feel funky. Juice. Who's got the juice? Smooth. Dig the kinetic. Kinetic aesthetic. Yeah. Got to keep it smooth. Greasy sweet. Got to keep it smooth. Feel funky. Got to keep it smooth. Greasy sweet.
Oh,
I feel like
Right,
Mason's
man.
suffering so much.
What's wrong, Mason? He's having a time.
Cody, did you serve my drink? That's
Nope.
not the question, thanks.
You picking up on what I'm throwing down? Pizza!
Okay, and that is the final special bonus video.
Oh, yeesh.
Yeah, he was having a time, Mason. I don't know why you're so weird about it.
Yeah, Mason, what's wrong with that one?
I don't know, it was just bringing like flashbacks to kind of stuff that we'd see in the 2000s with all the
Well, Mason,
Video
this came out in the
videos.
2000s.
I know, it was bringing back painful flashbacks of that kind of stuff. There were some really cringeworthy things that were flashing into my head.
I see, Mason. So, final ending thoughts?
I feel like Mason's got something against Dimitri having a good time.
He can have
He's
as good a
just
time as he
trying to
wants,
vibe, man.
so long as he can have as good a time as he wants. Just keep it away from me.
He's just trying to vibe, man.
You know, Mason.
I'll stick with Bentley and making stuff. I'm happy.
You
with
know,
that.
Mason, I have to ask. Who would you rather spend a day with? Dimitri from Sly Cooper? Or Daxter from Jack?
Yeah.
Well. On the one hand, if I spend it with Daxter, then I have a perfect excuse to start squeezing as hard as I can. Spend it with Dimitri. He's annoying, but at least he has some style. Ish. Not really. There's something.
Mason, I have a feeling if you spend a day with Dimitri, you'd be reminding him about Rules 1 and 2. Both of which told him to get over himself.
Yes, very much so. I'd be spending a half hour with Dimitri, walking into Bentley and saying, please, just please, anything else. You have anything else for me to do? Anything.
And we will see you all when we are doing something else.
Whenever we figure out what that is.